You know what I don't understand? You know what I don't understand? I don't understand how we are almost a few hours away from going into 2023 and the girls still don't know that they're watching us and they're listening to us, right? Especially at the jailhouse, okay? So I'm not exactly sure why y'all down to the jailhouse thinking, girl, that these phone calls are not being recorded. You know what's so crazy? I remember reading an article like some months ago, probably last year sometime. I think we talked about this, about how I think they were going to start, I guess, kind of like recording our phones. And I was like, girl, they already do. Have y'all ever noticed? I think it had to do with, I guess, trying to catch people who were, how can I say this without getting my video demonetized? Trying to catch people who were watching child. Right. You see what I'm trying to say? What grown people do. Okay? But, I mean, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Because, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Basically, grown people who are looking at children. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to get my video taken down. Okay. So y'all get what I'm trying to say. If you don't, then girl, somebody gonna have to spell it out for you in the comment section. And I was like, well, girl, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because, girl, if you ain't watching it, if you ain't searching for it, if it ain't in your search engine, if you ain't got it saved in your phone, you shouldn't have no issue with it. Because first of all, they're already, girl, like, have you ever been on like Wayfair, Gap.com, Nordstrom.com, Saks, Fifth.com, just any website. West M, I don't know why I'm on West M, girl, you know, Z Gallery, all these expensive places that I can't afford. And have you noticed that when you get on Instagram, that those same, but have you noticed that these places that you probably, these websites that you decided to frequent, that now all of a sudden, girl, you go to your Instagram page and girl, it's ads for these websites. Have you noticed that? And I was like, girl, they actually kind of low key probably been tapped and top. You know, I have my own thing going on in my head, but I'm like, girl, they probably got our own, probably have already been tapped into our phone anyways. It's no coincidence that, girl, when I go to Nordstrom.com, I'm looking at, girl, some stuff I can't afford. I go straight on, girl, Instagram, and girl, it's ads for Nordstrom. Girl, I'm on Saks. I go to Instagram 5 minutes later. It's ads on Instagram for Saks. I go to Wayfair, go to Instagram. It's ads on Instagram for Wayfair. So I just want to tell that little story. So back to the fools in jail acting like them people ain't recording and listening to these phone conversations. Tory. You know, the one who shot Meg, okay? The one who's in jail. So an audio was released, and it basically, um, I'm just gonna play the audio. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna play the audio, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and then you guys can come to your own conclusion. I mean, I still stand on what I believe that he shot her. I mean, at this point, girl, we know he shot her. We're not gonna play this game. And based off of the audio, it sounds like, girl, he shot her. Um, you know, of course, I was, you know, the audio was just released on the blogs, and I was going through some of the blogs and looking at the comments. Girl, now all of a sudden it's why we still talking about this. Now why we still talking about this? Right. Now why we still talking about it? Y'all keep on defending that man. I want to tell you, I hate to say this, a lot of y'all are always on the wrong side of history. Girl, y'all still ain't learned y'all lesson. Let me go ahead and play the audio, and then, girl, I'm just gonna play the audio. You can listen to it for yourself. I was gonna play it through my speaker, but girl, it's not that clear. That's why I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it in the video. All
This
right.
is a free call from
Tory?
an inmate at LAPD jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Press 1 to accept the call. To deny this call, thank you for using Telmate.
Hello?
Hey.
Y'all got out safe and everything?
Huh?
Y'all got out and everything? Y'all good?
Megan's still in the hospital. I'm outside the hospital.
What hospital y'all at?
About what?
You said what?
You're listening to Street TV.
I said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital are you at?
I don't know. Let me see. Cedar, something like that. Cedar.
Bro.
Sure.
Regardless, I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again, but, bruh, I just want you to know, bruh. Nigga, I was just so fucking drunk, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. That ass. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, that ass, nigga. I'd never do some shit like that, bro. Just that, nigga, I was so fucking drunk, nigga. I just didn't even understand what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, so, whatever,
Yeah.
bro. But, regardless, that's not gonna make anything right. And that's not gonna make my actions right, bro. But I'm just deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved like that, bro. Like, never moved like that at all, bro. Like, for real, dog.
I know. There's a lot that happens, but
A whole lot, bro. Like, a whole lot, bro. I feel crazy, bro. But, this day, what happened already, bro. I can't take it back, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
You're listening to Street TV.
I think it was just too drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When I got to the house, shorty, like, all top niggas, they gave me like 5 shots, like, off the door, like, you feel me? So I was out of there, like, wasn't even there with niggas, like, you feel me? We was taking shots past that time. I wasn't even there with niggas, like, bro. I don't even remember what we was even arguing about, bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, no, I was already fucked up by the time you got there, so I don't know how much.
it's like, but tell me what hospital she's in.
You're listening to Street TV.
I just told you, Cedar Medical.
Alright, you ain't got Quan's number, right? You ain't got my security number.
Juan, I do have his number.
Can you call this nigga, bro? You get a chance, bro. Just figure out what you gotta do to bail me out this shit.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm sorry again, bro. Like,
I think honestly, I think we're gonna try to, because obviously, like, the longer you're in there, the more hot it's gonna get, because it's already on. Like, there's no names released yet, but the report is already out.
But like,
so
out is what? What you mean out?
it's on some app. Megan's team is on top of this. So,
Yeah, but like, niggas don't. There's no way that Megan's on like the thing.
What'd you say?
There's no way that Megan's like on the
You're
thing.
listening to Street TV.
No. So far, none of that is there. But I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be one of those. If anything, the only nigga that's gonna get this backlash is me. It's not gonna be her. But no, I feel you. Alright, it is what it is. Regardless if I get out of here today or not, bro, I just wanna let y'all know, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I never did that shit if I wasn't that drunk, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
Get out of here, you know?
You're listening to Street TV.
I can't hear you. What you say?
Yeah,
Hello?
Hey, body yada 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 body yada 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 body yada yada. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. What it sound like to y'all? What it sound like to y'all? because I'm a savage. Okay, hey, yeah, shout out to my girl. I said, honey, not you trying to whisper in the jailhouse because you don't want nobody to hear you. And I'm sure, and I read a comment somewhere that said that girl, that it even tells you in jail that the phone calls are being recorded. I think you even know the phone calls are being recorded. But that just goes to show that Tory really thought that he was going to get away with this. He really thought that. And at one point I thought he was too. Because of the mistreatment that can come from the hands of a certain group of folk. And they know that people will still stand behind them and beside them. And sometimes, bitch, even in front of them. I ain't got nothing else to say. Jerry Jeudy, is that his name, defends Russell Wilson, then confirms report QB has an office at Broncos facility. They say, I guess Russell up there being a diva. I don't know nothing about no sports, so I just got more. I'm more so have questions about this. There is no easier target in the NFL than Denver Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson right now. Now to the point that one teammate is crying foul over even a lukewarm rumor about his professional life. Broncos wide receiver Jerry Jeudy wasn't happy about seeing a report that Wilson has an office in private parking space at the team facility, taking from a rant by Shannon Sharpe on Fox Sports Undisputed. Specifically, Sharpe took issue with Wilson's supposed me first attitude and said the team's next head coach should take away his office and parking space. Jeudy reacted in an odd way, though. He began by criticizing the false statements about Wilson, likely that the quarterback ticked a lot of people off with his attitude per Sharpe, and in the very next sentence conceded Wilson does indeed have an office. So this is what Jerry Jeudy had to say. I ain't gonna keep looking at these false statements about my boy, Russ, man. You know what I want y'all to stop doing? I get it. No, I get it. I do. Because sometimes, when you write in tweets or comment sections, in order to give it give it a little, you want to like misspell a word. Like you might say something like, instead of spelling the, T-H-E, you might want to put duh. Like, girl, get out. How can I use duh? Close the door. You know what I'm saying? It got a little extra to it instead of close the door. You put close the door, right? I was waiting on you at the door. So it give a little extra to it. But I just don't know why it bothers B-O-I. He spelled boy B-O-I-I. Like I feel like words like that, like boy, should just be spelled B-O-Y. Because you can't give what you're saying that extra by misspelling boy B-O-I-I. Girl, I be picking at stuff sometimes. As a teammate who sees the elite work ethic that this man has is incomparable, he got an office because he's committed his life to this game. Excuse me. I never had a teammate who motivated me more than Russ. To be fair, Wilson and Jeudy, the idea of Wilson having his own office and parking space should be far from the Broncos' biggest concern right now. We don't know how Wilson uses that office or how often or if he's the only quarterback out there who has one. However, it's also quite possible that while Jeudy has loved having Wilson as a teammate, the other Bronco players haven't been as enthusiastic for a guy with past grumblings by teammates about receiving special treatment. Him having an office and parking space fits neatly into an unflattering narrative that has hit his overdrive this season. Girl. Anyways, I'm not reading the rest of this because I don't even really care. The veteran signed a contract extension last offseason that tied him to the Broncos for the next 7 seasons. Ooh, girl, I am reading this part. Shout out to Sierra, bitch. Yes. Shout out to you, mama. Yes, okay, bitch. I would have had all them children by this nigga too. And you know I heard that Russell and Sierra ain't got no prenup. I mean, that don't have nothing to do with nothing. I hope they have a long-lasting marriage. I'm just saying. Girl, okay? Girl, the veteran signed a contract extension last offseason that tied him to the Broncos for the next 7 seasons with a total compensation of $296 million. And $161 million in new guaranteed money. I see why Sierra, girl, I see why that bitch over there pushing out them children. Because I probably would too, quiet as it's kept. If my man was this rich and he was decent and he was kind and he treated my first son like it's his son biologically, girl, I'll fuck around and have a whole tribe called Wilson, okay? Fuck around and find out. Okay? Yes, and he rich. Ooh. Girl, he rich, he nice, he kind. Girl, he got a good heart. Girl, they can't find no dirt on that man. They've been trying for years. Can't find nothing. Girl, he loved the Lord. Okay? He loved the Lord. Girl, he came into your life. Girl, he took care of your son like his girl, the son. Girl, as far as I'm concerned, girl, who the daddy, Russell? Who that little boy daddy, Russell? I thought Future was his daddy, girl. I thought it was too, girl. His daddy is Russell. Shout out to Sierra. Good, not shout out to Russell. Shout out to Sierra. Yeah. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, this is sad. Chicago mother of 4 dies while recovering from plastic surgery in the Dominican Republic. Her family is calling on federal agencies to investigate her death. Neighbors, a family of Chicago, a mother of 4 who passed away after getting plastic surgery in the Dominican Republic, are calling on the United States government to help investigate her death. According to the Daily Mail, Secreta Tolliver traveled to the Dominican Republic. She underwent a plastic surgery procedure on December the 12th. 2 days later, she passed away at a recovery home. Her grieving daughter, Mariah Price, recalls a conversation she had with her mother before she passed away. I got on the phone with her that night, the night before she passed, and she sounded like she was in so much pain. She was like, I wouldn't wish this on nobody. It hurts so bad. Ooh, child. Secreta Tolliver, I know I'm destroying her name. Brother William says that her sister's Dominican Republican death certificate lists internal bleeding as a cause of death. The family has hired an attorney. They also have been in contact with the FBI and the State Department with hopes that they'll investigate her death and the doctor who performed the procedure. The only way that I feel like I can have any type of fight back towards what happened for her is for it not to happen to anybody else, her brother William said. Neighbors, what are your thoughts? You know what my thoughts are? The first thing I want to say is this is a very sad situation. Now you have, 4 kids without a mother. That is so sad. And I think a couple of these kids are very young. I'm pro plastic surgery. I think if you get plastic surgery, you should get it for yourself, not for no nickel. Okay? But girl, like I've been saying it for the longest. Everybody knows I want some men 360 liposuction. Girl, I want it gone, sucked away, thrown in the trash, bitch, throw it in the ocean. Okay? I want it all gone. And I have found 3 doctors. I'm getting closer. Closer to my dreams. I'm getting higher, higher. Yeah, yes. Y'all know that's old school. That's old school, old school, old school, old school, old school, old school, old school. Let's go, Guap. I can't pronounce her name. I never could pronounce her name. Guape, Guoplo. Girl, I can't pronounce her name, but y'all know the song. I'm getting higher, higher, closer to my dreams. Yes, I'm getting closer to my dreams. So I found three. Girl, I'm slow. I'm acting like y'all favorite housewife, Portia. I said I found 3 doctors. Oh, girl, it's time to go to bed. All right, I found 3 doctors. I found one here in Houston, a black doctor. He actually does great work. I found a doctor in Atlanta, not Dr. Curves, okay? And then he's black, and then I found a white doctor in Tennessee. So all of my doctors are here in the U.S. I would prefer, once I get it done, if I'm still here in Houston, to just go to the one here in Houston. If I ain't lost it on my own by then. Y'all have to be safe out there, y'all. If you're going to get your work done, just get it done over here. I know that it's going to cost a little bit more, probably a whole lot more, depending on what you want done. But it's really not safe to go across them waters, wherever y'all be going, Colombia, whatever, and getting this work done, and you're dying over there by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad, sad situation. So just be careful, y'all. Get your work done. Get it for yourself. If it's going to make you feel better, do some internal work first before you start doing the out. That's our problem. We try to focus on the outside instead of focusing on the inside, okay? But yeah, just get your work done, but just be safe. Do your research. Girl, let me tell you something. If the doctor fucked up one person's body, don't go. Because bitch, you gonna beat up a 2. Okay? So yeah, just do your work. Just do your homework. Every doctor, I know everybody thinks that Dr. Curves is the only doctor that do work. He not. But yeah, just do your homework and don't be in a rush. That's a major surgery, girl. Lying on a table, getting your body cut open, whatever work you're getting done. That's a lot. So just do your homework, y'all. Just do your homework. That's it. So there was a video of, what's her name, Asian Doll, and Fivio Foreign, is that his name? Basically, they were dancing. And, girl, long story short, they were dancing. I guess his girlfriend saw the video. She didn't like it. She went off online. Listen, I'm going to be honest. Friends dance, but all I'm gonna say is this: I would want to know if the girlfriend would be able to throw her ass in a circle on a nigga dick, and would he be okay with it? And I'm not talking about no gay nigga like Saucy Santana or me and my other sisters. I'm talking about a straight identified man. If the girl was to throw her ass on a dick, hey, all right. Right. Would he be okay with it? Probably not. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't understand why that girl was a little pissed off. Because she probably know if she did what Asian Doll was doing, throwing her ass on a circle, right, on a man, he would be highly offended, disrespected, upset. How you going to disrespect me like that? You know how they get. So I get it. Would it bother me? Probably not. For me, it's just dancing. But it also depends on like how I'm looking at like what's going on too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can kind of. And nowadays you don't even know. So you gotta watch everybody quiet as this kept. Yeah, that's all I got to talk about. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.